Hello wrestling fans, Jonathan Cairns here again. Today on Red Rock Wrestling, we have former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion Lincoln Steen takes on Quebec's Kirk Aube. Wrestling fans, I'm joined here with the pride of Lévis, Quebec, and tonight, Kirk Aube, you are taking on the former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion, Lincoln Steen.
John, tonight I have an opportunity to get back on track. An opportunity against a former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion, Lincoln Steen. And tonight, I'm going to take this opportunity and get the best out of it.
Wrestling fans, I'm joined here with the former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion, Lincoln Steen. Tonight, Mr. Steen, you're challenged by the pride of Lévis, Quebec, Kirk Aube.
Tonight, I should be challenging for a rematch for my Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight title, not going out there and jumping in the ring with some mid-carder. I am a main event talent here at Red Rock Wrestling. I deserve a title shot. I never lost the title via pinfall. A weird stipulation that you put forth caused me to lose the title. I am never been pinned as a champion, and tonight, doesn't matter who I'm in the ring with, they're going to be an example.
Well, Mr. Steen, I recommend you do not take Mr. Kirk Aube lightly. Jonathan Cairns here with Chris McDonald for Red Rock Rewind. We have Aiden Northcott ready to ring the bell. Today's episode of Red Rock Rewind brought to you by the Factory Cookhouse and Dance Hall. It's Kirk Aube taking on former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion Lincoln Steen.
Looking forward to this one, Jonathan. Yeah, Kirk Aube, Lincoln Steen. This should be a great matchup. Big thanks to everybody tuning in here on LTV1.
This should be a great match. Steen starts off with a nice arm drag. Now you got Lincoln Steen, who really wants to get another victory and another shot at the Red Rock Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And we have Kirk Aube, one of the bright up-and-comers here in Red Rock Wrestling. And as we saw before last season, Kirk Aube can beat anybody in this roster.
Absolutely, and the crafty Lincoln Steen going to be quite the challenge here tonight. Just tossing him around at will.
Another great hip toss by Lincoln Steen, the former Red Rock Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and supremely confident.
Looking very confident.
Kirk Aube trying to get the support of the Stratford crowd, and they're going to give it to him, I'm quite sure. And it looks like they're ready to lock up again. Nice scoop slam by Lincoln Steen, but Kirk Aube is back on his feet.
He was quick to get back up there. You see Steen, every time he does something to Kirk, he kind of turns and gloats with this.
And a nice arm drag by Kirk Aube, and a second arm drag, throws him up. Big body slam by Kirk Aube. Very well-conditioned athlete, Kirk Aube. He's a nice wrist lock on Lincoln Steen, now controlling the tempo of the match.
Absolutely, yep. This is Lincoln Steen found himself in quite a predicament here, a little too confident at the beginning, but now he's on the mat.
Well, this is professional wrestling, Chris, and the momentum can turn very quickly. Aube looks like he's going to drop a leg right in that arm. He's working on that arm, weakening a part of the body. Appears to be the left arm of Lincoln Steen and shoulder. Just recover.
Early pin attempt here from Kirk Aube, but
it was an early pin attempt, Chris, but that's the name of the game. You want to get the 3 count. And as we've seen before here on Red Rock Rewind, all it takes is 3 seconds, and sometimes the fall can come out of nowhere.
Twisting that arm, just working away on it.
Yeah, going back to that left arm, putting pressure on the wrist, shoulder of Lincoln Steen. Kirk Aube in great shape for this match tonight. And Lincoln Steen,
nice technical move there from Lincoln Steen.
Say what you want about Lincoln Steen. He is a very accomplished wrestler, knows all kinds of tricks of the trade. And he didn't become Red Rock Wrestling Heavyweight Champion for over a year by accident. As he holds Kirk Aube down, but Kirk Aube using his athleticism to get back to his feet. So Lincoln Steen puts pressure on that shoulder.
Kirk trying to figure his way out of this, and he does. He gets out.
Now, I like what Kirk Aube is doing here. He's isolated a body part, and he's working on it.
continuing, on that arm of Lincoln Steen here.
Just even the confidence of Kirk Aube in the last little while. He's so much more confident, believes in himself. The sky's the limit for Kirk Aube.
Well, we saw Steen grabbing the tights there, dragging Kirk into the corner.
Well, Steen knew he couldn't stay in that hold. He's putting way too much pressure on his left arm.
Now he says that Kirk grabbed his tights.
Well, Steen is a very convincing liar, I can tell you that right now. Encouraging referee Aiden Northcott to open his eyes. Aiden knows what's going on.
Nice, he's a smart ref there, Aiden Northcott. And that crowd not liking Lincoln Steen here tonight in Stratford.
Well, very rarely is Lincoln Steen cheered, but he's a master at manipulating what's going on in that ring. And he needed a breather, so he pushed Kirk Aube into the corner, and they made up a story about getting his hair pulled. Now Kirk Aube goes back to that shoulder. Great strategy by Kirk Aube.
Kirk Aube in control right now. And we'll see how this goes. Again, working away on that left shoulder, very smart, but again...
Reversal. Oh, the elbow by Steen.
Lincoln Steen reversing that.
Clearly behind Kirk Aube. I see a couple of signs there. Stinking Lincoln and Steeny Weenie. Maybe they got those signs. So, let's hear it for Steen. Yeah, it's quite a few boos. Lincoln Steen's never going to win a popularity contest here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Kirk Aube trying to get some energy from these capacity crowd here at the Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium. Again, trying to reverse it. Goes back to that left arm. Nice hammer lock by Kirk Aube. Setting him up. Gonna slam.
Right onto that arm. Oh my goodness.
Could have broken Lincoln Steen's arm, and I'll have to say Lincoln Steen wisely going out to the gymnasium floor. And Lincoln Steen in pain, and to the delight of the Stratford Town Hall crowd.
See if Kirk goes down to the floor, but it looks like he's going to let Steen get back in, if he ever wants to get back in.
Lincoln Steen's always been known to take advantage of that 10 count. He has 10 seconds, or a 10 count, I should say, to get back to the ring. And we'll be right back here on Red Rock Rewind.
Red Rock Wrestling would like to thank our proud sponsors bringing you this episode of Red Rock Rewind: The Factory Cookhouse and Dance Hall, Q93, Quick Copy Printing, Naturally Fit, The Tech Guru, and McDougall Steel Erectors, who make this episode and Red Rock Wrestling possible to bring to you the best wrestling fans in the Maritimes.
This is the big picture Chris Cook, and you're watching Red Rock Wrestling.
Jonathan Cairns and Chris McDonald back here at the Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium here on Red Rock Rewind, and Lincoln Steen is taking control of this match as he has Kirk Aube in a chinlock. The momentum of this match has switched back and forth a couple of times. Kirk Aube fighting his way out of this hold. Hits the ropes, ducks a clothesline, ducks again, and setting him up for a backslide. Could he get a 3 count? Ooh, a 2 count.
Nice moves there from.
Hard clothesline by Lincoln
Got
Steen.
him right down. Wow.
Well, sometimes that's all it takes in professional wrestling. One big maneuver to totally change the complexion of the match. Kirk Aube barely kicked out there. He might have got a fall if he'd been a little bit quicker and hooked a leg.
Steen demanding that it was 3, but the crowd clearly let him know that, it was only 2.
Well, with the wrestler of Kirk Aube's abilities and stature, I certainly wouldn't just try to lackadaisical cover like that. I would certainly grab a leg and be quick when you're going for a cover.
Well, Steen is in control here right now. Kirk Aube is going to hang in there.
Steen seems very content just to slow down the pace of this match. As I alluded to earlier, Kirk Aube looks to be in tremendous physical condition for this match, so maybe Steen was a little bit concerned about that and wanted to slow things down.
Well, he's definitely got the upper hand right now, but it looks like Kirk is working at getting back up onto his feet here.
Well, he's getting some energy from this capacity crowd. Nice elbow to the stomach. Elbow again. Gets those ropes again. Ducks. Oh, nice elbow by Lincoln Steen right to the chin.
Flattened him.
It's that experience of Lincoln Steen. He's been doing this for so long. Kirk Aube is still relatively new to professional wrestling. Set him up for a vertical suplex, it looks like. Setting him up. Oh! High impact suplex by Lincoln Steen. Again, going for a cover. Got a 2 count, and he did hook the leg that time. Perhaps Lincoln Steen knows it's time to go for the fall. the ropes.
Setting
Right,
him up. Just
knee right to the esophagus area.
driving that into the neck.
And again, Lincoln Steen in complete control.
Back to that the chin hold there. And Steen kind of just showing his dominance here tonight.
Well, it's the experience of Lincoln Steen. When Kirk Aube seems to be making a comeback, Lincoln Steen just waits him out and hits him with a high-impact move. But Kirk Aube still very much in this match. Again, looking for that support of the Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium. Kirk Aube making his way to his feet. Again, fighting his way out of this hold.
Big
Oh, big
big
forearm.
elbows.
Forearms to the head of Lincoln Steen. Kirk Aube's all fired up. Big hard chop. Another chop with authority. Lincoln Steen is feeling those effects.
That is going to leave a mark.
Absolutely. And look at Kirk Aube. Very pleased with himself. Oh.
Steen he's had enough. He couldn't take anymore. Oh, now.
Oh, he hit him with another chop with authority. And Lincoln Steen, snapmare, down again, and again goes with a
that chin hold there. He's had enough. Steen is like, we're done.
Well, it looks like he's going for a sleeper maneuver. He could certainly be wearing Kirk Aube down. As you can see, Kirk Aube doesn't have the energy he did earlier in this match.
Quite the exchange of chops here in the corners.
If you recall, this change of momentum all happened when Kirk Aube showed his inexperience and was very pleased with himself. Basically, was paying attention to the crowd, and then that gave Lincoln Steen that 1 second to recover, and he was able to reverse it. But Kirk Aube never gives up. And here he goes again. Oh, now he's got a full-fledged sleeper. Would that be enough to put him out? Does Kirk Aube have the experience to get out of this sleeper?
He's got it locked in pretty good here.
Right in the center of the ring, too. And Kirk is showing now he's going down to one knee. Great effort by Kirk Aube, but it looks like the former Red Rock Wrestling heavyweight champion is going to get the victory here.
He may have his number, laying him out here on the floor, or on the mat, I should say.
Well, referee Aiden Northcott, all he has to do is lift those arms 3 times, and if there's no response, then it's over. That's 1.
Kirk looks like he's got his eyes closed here. It's not looking good.
That's 2. I think that's all she wrote, Chris.
This could be it.
No, he's still there. Oh, look at the heart and intestinal fortitude of Kirk Aube against the former champion, and look at Kirk fight his way back.
Adrenaline just pumping through his veins right now. Kirk is back to his feet. This is amazing.
Set him up for atomic drop. Oh, that's going to hurt the tailbone of Lincoln Steen. Oh, big clothesline. Look at the momentum. Another clothesline by
He's fired up
Aube.
big time. Nice.
Oh, high knee. Cover your man. Oh, almost got the fall.
What a great rally from Kirk Aube here tonight.
Well, shows the athleticism.
Nice.
Oh,
Swinging
neck breaker.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, so close to that 3 count.
What a match. We've gone back and forth here so many times that Kirk Aube now seemingly having the upper hand here tonight. This is great.
Back and forth match here in Red Rock Rewind. Oh, unfortunate thumb to the eye. Setting him up for maybe that Steentopian driver. If he hits him with that, it'll be all over.
Kirk is fighting it.
Kirk's fighting his way out of it.
He's fighting it.
Setting him up for something. Oh, big move by Aube.
So close.
I thought that was over. This is an outstanding match,
That
Chris
is something,
McDonald.
absolutely. This is picked up a notch big time. We are looking at 2 fierce competitors here in Red Rock Wrestling.
Well, you see the experience and cuttingness of Lincoln Steen versus the youth and athleticism of Kirk Aube. This is a very highly competitive match here on Red Rock Rewind.
Steen gone outside of the ring now. Waving off the ref.
I don't know what he's doing now. Now he's coming into the
Come back
ring.
in. What? Hold on a second. Don't you see
That's
that?
a foreign object. What is that? Looks like a wrench from the ring crew. Shoves Aiden Northcott aside. Goes to hit him with the wrench. He's up. And, did you see that? Hit him with the...
No. Oh, my goodness. That is unreal. Kirk Aube looked to be doing a back body drop on Lincoln Steen, and when he had him up in the air, Steen clocked some right between the eyes with that wrench, which I assume must have been from maybe left behind from the ring crew under the mat. I'm not sure where it came from.
Very disappointing way to end this match. Chris McDonald. This was a back-and-forth match. Then Lincoln Steen, forever the opportunist, coming down the ringside with grabbing a wrench and nailing Kirk Aube right between the eyes and gets the 1-2-3 count. Certainly disappointing.
Stunning Steve Arsenault is here at ringside.
That's right.
Not sure what's going on. It looks like he actually has. It looks like he actually has the wrench in his hand.
Looks like he does have the wrench, Chris McDonald. I might have to go to the ringside area and see what's going on there. See if Stunning Steve's able to make his case. Referee Aiden Northcott's listening to this.
So obviously, yeah, Aiden Northcott didn't see the wrench. He didn't see the illegal blow, and obviously counted the 3. But Steve looked like he's pleading his case here, telling him what's going on. All the while, Steen is celebrating his victory. I'm not sure if we can see a reversal of the decision here, perhaps. It looks like Aiden's calling. Oh, Jonathan Cairns there, JC at the ringside. Let's see what's going on here. Steve asking the crowd their opinion if they saw it. And they're all in agreement. Yeah, they saw it. They saw it happen. Lincoln Steen saying no. This is quite the situation we've got here unfolding in the ring here in Stratford tonight. Steen's determined that he's the winner here tonight, and we'll see what Aiden thinks. No, he's denying it, flat out. Aiden's going to the president again, Jonathan Cairns, the president of Red Rock Wrestling.
It is a reverse decision by disqualification. Your winner, Kirk Aube.
Oh, there it is. Jonathan Cairns making that decision. It's official. Whoa, and Steen not happy at all. Stomping away on Kirk Aube, who'd already taken that shot to the head from that wrench. Steve Arsenault can't believe this. He's not going to stand for it. The ropes. Oh, big flying elbow. Unreal. Standing up for Kirk Aube here tonight. Stunning Steve Arsenault standing over Lincoln Steen. And here comes the answer. Oh my goodness. The answer beating down on Steve Arsenault and Steen. These two guys are just getting destroyed. The bell ringing away here in Stratford tonight as we need somebody to step in here and break this up. This is getting way out of hand. Way out of hand. Steen is driving those fists into the head of Steve Arsenault. Aiden Northcott seems powerless to be able to do anything here. Bell's ringing away, and the crowd is frantic. We need somebody to step in here and break this up. And it's Cowboy Mike Hughes! And they scatter like cockroaches. Look at that. Unreal. The answer stepping away. Steen backing off. Cowboy tending to Kirk Aube and Steve Arsenault. Terrible actions from Lincoln Steen and the answer as they make their way towards the back. Cowboys got the mic.
Everybody knows here that you two can't win a fight one-on-one or without cheating, Lincoln Steen. Everybody here seen you use that wrench and Kirk Aube. And like a sore loser, you got your bald buddy here to come out and hit Steve from behind. This is Steve's second match in Red Rock Wrestling. And I'm going to show them that right here on PEI, we don't put up with that stuff here. So I'll tell you what. Come on, Steve! Come on, Steve! Tonight, Stunning Steve and I take on you two in a tag match.
buddies. Go back home, buddies.
I can't sanction that, Mike. Your knee is injured. You're going to risk permanent injury. Mike, and your friend too. I can't sanction that match. I'm sorry, Mike. I can't do it. I'm not asking you to sanction that match tonight. I'll sign a waiver, whatever you need.
You suck,
I told
Lincoln.
all these fans that no matter what, I was going to be in this fight tonight. MCL, what doesn't matter what's hurting tonight. These fans have always had my back, and tonight I'm here to fight. So make up your waiver, I'll sign it, whatever you need. But these two are going to be taught a lesson right here tonight. What do you say, Stratford?